Hi, my name is Pat Hubble. I'm Candorful co-founder and executive director. Thank you for joining me for a few minutes to hear more about Candorful. So Candorful is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we are working to help veterans transitioning military and military spouses with a job interview. Now, as you know, every year, 200,000 men and women leave the military. They leave with deep, rich experience, strong leadership skills, and a continuing desire to serve and be part of a community. But they're missing one experience, and that experience is that of a job interview. This is something they don't experience during their military. They don't experience to transition in jobs within the military. So it's something they have to learn to do or to use trial and error as they're trying to get jobs and land jobs. This creates a lot of stress. So at Candorful, we're changing that dynamic. We've created a double-sided platform where we bring two communities together, a group of wonderful volunteer interview coaches and our transitioning military veterans and military spouses. They meet using video conferencing for live practice interviews, and they have the opportunity not only practice, but ask questions, to share information. So it's an opportunity to truly learn from a volunteer interview coaches. The result is interview-ready military job candidates, totally free to transitioning military veterans, military spouses, Guard and Reserve. Now, we meet our military where they are. Our military are located all over the US and, in fact, all over the world. And because we use video conferencing, this makes it easy for our candidates to meet with our volunteer interview coaches who are also located all over the US. So we take geography out of the equation by using video conferencing. And this also helps our candidates prepare for doing job interviews over Zoom or Teams or Google Meets, which are becoming very common technology tools today. Our coaches are passionate volunteers. They're from amazing organizations like PwC, Verizon, Oracle, Dell, Vertex Pharmaceuticals, and many more. They bring themselves to the interview. They bring their interview skills to the interview. So they're all people who do interviewing as part of their day job. So they're bringing with them the questions that are being asked in industry today, and they bring with them their heart. They bring with them the desire to make a difference in the lives of our transitioning military, our veterans, and our military spouses. Our candidates land at awesome places. This is just a sampling on this slide. But what I want to also point you to is the Net Promoter Score of 99. If you're not familiar with Net Promoter Score, it asks our candidates how likely they are to refer a friend or family member to a service. 75 is considered world-class, and we are humbled by a 99. We think this speaks to not only how well we're doing this, but how much it's needed by our candidates and appreciated. So I love data, and I'm very excited to share with you that we've grown significantly since launching in 2018. We helped 185 people that first year. Last year in 2023, we helped 1,200 people practice for interviews and get basic interview skills under their belt. We've grown our coaching volunteer staff from 6 people in our early years to over 140 at this point, and it's growing rapidly. As I mentioned, we maintained a 99 Net Promoter Score, but we also have some other great stats. 99.3% of our candidates, when surveyed, confirmed that not only have their interview skills improved, but their confidence has improved as well. And you really need confidence to be able to land a job. In addition, we went through all our data. We survey every single candidate that comes through, and not only were they saying that they felt all these skills had improved, but they actually used extremely strong terms like game changer, eye-opening, awesome. 97% used terms like that. And also we tried to isolate the impact of the interview on the success of landing a job. So when we look at a large population that came through a few years ago, and we said, okay, if they've already landed a phone screen, what percent are actually going to land the job? 78% of people that came through Candorful landed the job. That's 2.5 times industry average. So we know we're making a difference. We're partnered with lots of great organizations, and this is how we are able to excel and how we're able to make our impact. We've got great corporate partners like Amazon, Vertex, PwC, Booz Allen Hamilton, and other granting organizations that keep us going. This is really very special way for us also to access our volunteer interview coaches who are all professionals and all doing interviewing as part of their jobs. Thank you so much for listening to my story about Candorful. As a co-founder, I am particularly passionate about this. I've met so many wonderful transitioning military and military spouses who have given so much. And then I get to also meet amazing volunteers from industry who want to help these great soldiers and Navy airmen, et cetera, get better at interviewing so they can get into the civilian workforce. The amount of time that I've been involved with Candorful has been such a blessing. The impact that I can see on our candidates and the joy that I see our volunteer interview coaches getting out of being volunteers is just so heartwarming, I cannot tell you. Thank you so much for listening to me and hearing about Candorful. Have a wonderful day.